Hello guys, you're welcome to my channel. If you are new here, you're welcome to Supreme Toonz channel. If you are old here, thank you very much for showing up again. And those who recently subscribed to my channel, I say thank you very much. I really appreciate, I'm grateful for what you guys have been doing. Alright, so today we are just going to create a 2D scene with Microsoft PowerPoint application. So without wasting much time, let us quickly launch Microsoft PowerPoint application. So in this regard, I'm just going to the start button. I believe everyone knows this kind of process over here. And mine is PowerPoint 2013. And if you have any of the latest versions, you could do whatever I'm doing over here. So I'll just choose blank presentation, but you have to get rid of the dialog box before you could go ahead if you don't know that. Alright, so I'll just simply get rid of this placeholder by dragging over this text box and pressing the delete key. Once it's gone, we are just going to set our size. So I'll go to the design tab as I do always, and I'll choose standard one from the slide size option. I'll choose click on ensure fit, and once we are done, I'm just ready to go. So I'll quickly insert my rectangular shape, and it could be found in the insert tab, illustrations group, and I'll just go to this rectangle, and once I select it, I drag it over this slide. Once I'm done, I have to get rid of the shape outline. So as I'm having my contextual tab over here, the format tab, that is a contextual tab over here, I just click on the shape outline. I'll choose no outline to get rid of it. Afterwards, I'll just right click and choose format shape over here. After that, I just have to expand the fill option or command in the right pane, the format shape pane. Once I do so, I have to choose gradient fill, because we are just going to do a 2D scene and it needs to feel realistic. We are just going to develop a simple scene that looks like someone viewing something from, alright, that looks like a scene from the horizons, like when the sun is dying off during the day. You see the kind of looks that it gives to us. That is what we are actually going to do. So I'll just select the gradient fill, and by default we have 4 stops, so I'll get rid of the 2 stops. Once I'm done, I just need to select set my custom color. So I have to select my color for the 2 stops. So I'll just select the first stop, click on it, go to more color, and once I'm done, I'm just going to select this particular color. Alright, we are good to go. And I have to also do the same for this particular option, and once I'm done, we are good to go. Alright, so we have we are developing our troposphere. Alright, we have to introduce something that looks like a mountain over here. We could draw it. We have various options that we could use to generate this particular object, and we could use the scribble. We could use the curve and other stuff. The curve is much faster than the scribble, but I love to use the scribble over here, so we just drag over it. We're just going to drag over it, but make sure that I don't click anywhere. You have to identify your starting point and make sure that you end at that particular same point. You see that the object has been formed. So once we are done, we'll also just get rid of the shape outline. I want us to just get rid of the shape outline before we perform any formatting to a particular object. So once we are done, I'll just go to the shape fill, and I'll choose more fill colors, and in the standard options I'm just going to choose, let me see if this color will be better. Alright, I think this one will be better for us. but let us work on our atmosphere. Let us pull the last stop from this place and bring it backwards. All right, once we are done, let us view. We don't have the look yet, but you don't worry. Let's insert a rectangle shape to cater for the basic level of that particular mountain. I don't know how we call it. Okay, so I'll just go to the insert tab, and in the shape options I'll choose rectangle. I'll drag it over the base on, I call it mountain, the base of this mountain, and I'll get rid of the shape outline, and I'll choose this particular color. So let's just preview it. I think we are just starting. We are not yet done. So once we are done, we have to just insert our sun. We are just developing something about the horizon. So I'm just going to insert an oval shape here, and I'm just going to drag it over here. Okay, and most importantly, let's get rid of the shape outline. Once we are done, we are just going to set a color for it, and I think in this regard we need a light yellow, but let me reduce the light yellow to more light yellow by choosing the custom option. I will just bring this on top and click on OK. So once we are done, we are just going to set an effect called soft edges for it. So I'll just go to the soft edges. We have a whole lot of options over here. So the soft edges will give a realistic feel about this particular sun, and you see that we are not having the correct arrangement over here, so we have to send this backwards. So I'll click send backward, but I can send it to back straight. We have two options, send backward and send to back. The send to back will send it even at the back of the main rectangle. It will send it straight, and the send backwards will just move it one at a time, a step backwards. So let us take the backwards one. You see we having our sun over here. All right, so once we are done, we are just creating a simple 2D scene, so we don't have to worry much about the toning and all other stuff. Next time when you are creating something extraordinary, you have to concentrate on the shadows, the toning and all other stuffs. For instance, when you are creating a cartoon effect of a particular person's picture. So once we are done, we need to create our clouds over here, and we have many ways of doing that, and we are just going to simply, but let us change this particular to white, and let me see, this white won't actually not help us, so let us choose the yellow. Let us maintain the yellow, and once we are done, we are just going to concentrate on our clouds, and in this regard we are just going to select the curve option, and it's fine. We could use the freeform, but it is going to take time, so we are just going to use the curve option or the curve shape, and we are drawing our clouds. And we could have another option over here that will also enable us to make our work easier and simple. So I'll choose black, and mind you, I'm just setting the transparency at the right pane over here. All right, I'll just copy and paste. I'll just rotate it over here. You hold the handle over here and you rotate. Alright, once we are done, I'll choose white over here. Okay, then I could also have variant options. I have another option over here that can also enable you to make clouds, but this one, if you choose maybe white, you have to set the transparency for this thing before you get the correct look over here. So let us increase the transparency over here, and let us You see we have another field over here. Let us preview it. You will see your work by previewing everything over here. So you see that we have this thing, and mind you, you have to subscribe to this particular channel, so that next time when we are just creating a 2D scene, we are just going to create a 2D scene, and we could move this thing, we could change this particular atmosphere to like a horizon in the sea, and a ship is moving. We are just going to do all these things. So you don't forget to subscribe to this particular channel, click on the bell icon, and hit the like button. Okay, let's continue by adding a few clouds over here, and we're just good to go. So I'm just going to create other clouds over here, and I could set soft edges for that. I think the soft edges give a better look. Yeah. So we are just going to use the soft edges most of the time to give a better look of whatever we've been doing here. Okay. So I think we are just copying and pasting. Okay, let me change this to black. Alright, so let me reduce the transparency over here, but you can change to white and it will give the same look. Alright, so I think we are having a simple 2D scene over here, and you could also include trees over here, and it's very simple to draw. And we could also draw a person over here and place it into our scene. Okay, so you don't forget to subscribe to this particular channel for more, and if you finish your work, you could also follow me on my various social media platform, that is on Facebook, on Instagram. I'm Supreme Toonz on Facebook, and official_Supreme Toonz on Instagram. So you could bring your work, and I post every work that I do here on my Instagram page.